Estamos al borde del río Main, en la calle, en la Rambla que bordea el río, y han aparecido estos carteles en todos los afiches que había antes de partido político, aparecen estos pósteres. Y acá, chiquito, lo que dice es después de las elecciones, pero aclara que es después de la República de Weimar. Vamos a intentar conversar con la curadora de esta muestra en el SHIRN KUNSTHALLE, la doctora Ingrid Pfeiffer, a la quien le hemos pedido una nota exclusiva.
Also for women, it was an important time. The new woman was something in the magazines with short hair here, with modern clothes. Sports clothes was new, you know, to move, and a new feeling for the body. Yeah, it is a time of freedom, of increasement, social, yeah, can I say, social increasement.
Yeah, you mentioned there were developments on several items on that in that years.
Yeah, there were many developments, fights for new roles of the woman. They could go for election first time in history. Fights for yeah, they worked in offices, they worked as academics, as doctors. Many developments in society had their sources in Weimar Republic, and we profit still today on it.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah. Technology, I mean, many Germans got Nobel Prizes in nature, science. I think 16 Nobel Prizes in 14 years. Yeah, so Germany was quite good on many fields and increasing, but underneath there was also the very traditional wing, still fighting against. I mean, modernity was happening in the big cities, and on the countryside, people felt like today they are lost. Mm-hmm. They can't go with modernity. You know, they are forgotten countries.
You mentioned women, and you made in 2015 a show in a very Sturm und Frauen. And you made also in 2011 surrealistic objects, and women were a very important part of the show. Mm-hmm. So tell me about this investigation on women in art that you have specialized.
Yeah, since 2008 I did a show, Women Impressionists. I've worked out that the Impressionist movement was not only founded by men, it was also founded by 4 women, and I exhibited them for the first time in a wide, big scale. The SHIRN Kunsthalle always tries to give women a role in art again, or give it back. I mean, they had always been there, you know, and it is a wrong written art history that women had been kicked out of art history. In all periods, women had been there, you know, had been working, but it is a question of storytelling. And I try to include women artists in all of my group shows. Here we have about 30% works by women artists, and it was not difficult to find them because they were obviously there and they were strong and wonderful works. So that's my personal goal, in fact, but it goes along with our style of our
and forgotten artists also, names that have been forgotten from the history of art.
Yeah, the exhibition will show 62 artists and 190 works, and I would say everyone knows Otto Dix, George Gross, Christian Schad, Rudolf Schlichter, these people. But many more artists are forgotten because they, for example, stayed at the eastern part of Germany after Second World War, you know, so they were in the warehouse there and not known in Western Germany. So today it's a chance to bring them back and to put it together. And there had been shows before about new objectivity in, I don't know, Dresden or Hanover or different parts of Germany. But I put together all these areas, Berlin, but also Stuttgart, Munich, Hanover, Hamburg, Rostock, Dresden. They were all art places. And it's not true to say Berlin is the 20s. Yeah, it's a part of it, but it's not all. And it's amazing to combine it and to see the parallels, the differences. Yeah.
Between cities.
Between areas, between, different groups.
You are also showing some films, short films and music. It's also, and one thing I must really ask you is about the political posters.
Yeah, I came up with the idea to put political posters in the staircase. So when you get up in the show, you will have all the, you make prints of the posters, of course, not the originals, but in the same size, same color. And then you go like, if you would have an election in the 20s, you have the SPD, which was the Social Party of Germany. You have the very left-wing KPD, Communist Party posters. You have already the Nazis. You have the swastika everywhere. Yeah. Also, which for me it was shocking that already in 1921 and 223 you have swastika symbols in artworks by Georges Grosz, by Georg Scholz. 10 years later, the Nazi party, took over the power, but 10 years earlier, it's already there.
Yes, already there.
This was really shocking for me, how early they came. Yeah.